Hello everybody, my name is Wilder, and a few days ago I made a video on the Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town remake. And then, literally the same day, there was a new trailer and a new Famitsu article that released for the game. Cool. I'm so happy that released on the same day as my video went out. Awesome. But this just means that I get to make a new video and talk to all of you some more, so I actually am pretty happy about it. So today we're going to be talking about the new trailer and Famitsu article that released for Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Yes, that is the official English name for the game. We also got the logo for it. Here it is on screen. The game was announced for North America under the name Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, which is different from the translated name that we had, which was Reunion of Mineral Town. It looks like for the localization they decided to go back to the original name for this game, which I have no problem with at all. Also, to all my friends in Europe, do not worry, the game has been confirmed for Europe as well. But in the trailer and article we have a lot to break down, so let's get to it. First, we got to see a bunch of familiar faces. We got to see Thomas, the mayor of Mineral Town, who is looking quite slimmed down in this game. Especially his hat, I gotta say, he looks kind of funny now. We got to see Jeff, Karen's father and the owner of the general store. We got to see, I assume, Carter? If it is, then he looks quite different. We got to see Ellen, and we got to see our favorite policeman, Harris. Most of these characters look quite a bit different than their original designs, but I really don't mind it. I think that so far they fit the feel of this game. Also, all throughout this trailer, the Harvest sprites made an appearance. They were everywhere. They're looking good, and of course they haven't changed much. I'm glad they're back though, because they were super helpful in the original games. And at the very end of the trailer, we got a small look at Kappa. He looks pretty different from his old design, and I'm not sure if his new look will match his old feel and his old way of talking, but he looks super cool in this remake, I gotta say. But hold up! Hold up! I went back to the trailer as I was making this video, and how did I miss the Harvest Goddess? She looks amazing in this game. Her redesign is great. I 100% approve. I can't believe I almost missed her. I'm so glad I went back to fact check something. She looks wonderful. I'm super excited. Now, other than Kappa and the Harvest Goddess, assuming you can marry them like you could in both Mineral Town versions, we didn't get to see any new marriage candidates, other than a few quick looks at Anne, kind of Kai, if you can see him there, I think Ellie, and that's half of Mary, maybe? Other than that though, we did get a better look at the ones that were already announced. Here are some better pictures of Potpourri, Karen, Rick, and Cliff. They all look wonderful, but now that I'm getting a better look at Karen's new design, I'm still not sure what I think about it. It's very different from her original, and I'm interested to see if it's going to clash with her personality and how that's going to work. Or if they're going to change her personality, maybe? I hope they don't. But whatever they decide to do, I can run with it because I really like how the rest of this game looks so far. Along with a better look at the marriage candidates, we also got some really cool information that I actually missed the last time, but was better stated this time around. There are two versions of the male and female main characters that you get to play as, and here are all four of them. You get to choose between going with the classic look, which we all know and love, or this entirely new look for the remake, which I think is pretty cool. I'm probably going to go with the classic look, honestly, because I'm going to be running on nostalgia when I play this, not going to lie. But I love the new designs, and it's nice that they gave us new designs for the main characters without taking the old ones that we love away. It's a nice added bonus. Now last but certainly not least when it comes to characters, there are two new mystery marriage candidates coming to this game. They have not been announced yet as far as I know, and we only have these silhouettes for them. Here is the image. There are a lot of rumors and speculation about who these are going to be. I've seen Oracle's name pop up quite a bit from Tale of Two Towns, but I don't know. I don't know who they're going to be. I'm not going to give my opinions on who I think they are. I'm going to wait until they're released. But it's very cool that we'll hopefully get to see some returning characters from the series. I always like cameos like this. But in this image, we also get to see some of the new animals and animal types that are going to be in this game. It looks like alpacas are going to be back from the kind of recent Harvest Moon games. There's different types of cows and cats. There's this really cute dog that I am already completely in love with. But on top of all this, there also looks to be a capybara that you can have as a pet maybe, hopefully, I hope. And a penguin? I mean, I don't know what he does, but the fact that he's a penguin makes me want him already. This is ridiculous, and I'm so happy that it is. I'm really glad that they're bringing in new things to make the game feel fresh, like with the new character designs for the main characters. It's always nice to see remakes adding instead of taking away. Next in the trailer, we got to see some of the festivals that are coming back. Horse racing is coming back, which must mean that we can bet on horses again. Beach Day is also coming back, where you can play Frisbee with your dog. The Fireworks Festival is coming back, which is one of my favorite festivals. And the New Year's Festival is back as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but these are the only festivals we got to see so far, But if you're worried about one of your favorite festivals not coming back, I wouldn't be too nervous, because honestly, if they brought back betting on horse races, which is not a good thing to teach kids, then there should be no reason for them to leave out the rest of the festivals. Now on top of all that, we also got to see a few returning areas which I'd like to talk about a little bit. We got to see more of Mineral Town, which looks very similar to the original. I'm so happy. I think it looks really, really good. And I got a huge wave of nostalgia when I saw this. We also got to see the mines, which of course is back. Very popular area. Very useful too. We got to see more of our farm and our field. We got to see the inside of the chicken coop and barn. Also, in the chicken coop, there's a picture of the main character sleeping. I don't know if you left the main character alone for a while in the original game, but their idle animation was to plop down on the ground and go to sleep, which means they brought back that idle animation. This makes me super happy for some reason. I'm really glad it's back. I said in my first video that the field on your farm didn't impress me graphics-wise, that it didn't look as good as the other screenshots that we got. But now that I'm seeing this trailer, I don't know if I'm alone on this, but this game looks a lot better in motion than it did in the screenshots. The game just looks 10 times better in motion, and I actually no longer have a problem with the field. I don't know if I'm alone on that, but that's how I feel. This trailer also gave me even more of a Magical Melody feel and reminded me a lot of that game based on how it looks, which I'm also super happy about. And the last thing I want to talk about is the seasons that we got to see. We got to see a shot of fall, which looks as beautiful as ever, with all the leaves changing colors and falling on the ground. And we also got to see winter, which I love the look of, especially because of the frost on the trees, lamppost, and mailboxes. It's such a small detail, but it makes it look and feel very cold to me. I live for the little details if you don't know, so I'm impressed. So there are still a few things that I'm questioning when it comes to this remake, like Karen's redesign, but honestly, after getting to see more of this game, I'm not worried in the slightest anymore. I'm already very happy with what looks like the final product. But I want to know what you think. What are your thoughts on the trailer and the info that we got? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like. In the description there are links to my Twitter, my Discord, and my second channel, so go check them out if you're interested. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.